So the purpose of tonight's meeting is to walk you through a little bit about WeHost, who we are, what we do. A lot of people have been contacting us with questions regarding matching and preparing their home for hosting, so we'd like to run you through a little bit more information on that as well. I've had, and a lot of people in our group have had the opportunity to speak with a lot of different hosts throughout Toronto and throughout the country, and it's just such an amazing, humbling experience to be able to talk to so many Canadians who want to make a difference, so thank you for that. So a little bit about who we are. WeHost is a not-for-profit. We were founded in September 2015, specifically to answer the short-term housing crisis for refugees arriving to Canada. So as you all know, with the Canadian government announcing that 25,000 refugees would be making their way very quickly to the country, a lot of people, we were very happy to be able to receive so many people so quickly, but on the flip side, there's been a lot of concern and difficulties finding them housing as they arrive. And so we came about specifically to address that and to be able to provide an alternative to newcomers having to stay in hotels, in motels, and military bases, and so on. Our core team, we are 7 members. You see 6 of us here, but there's one more person as well who's recently joined us. So we're the founding committee, but we do also have about 50 community manager volunteers throughout the country from British Columbia all the way to Eastern Canada. Our goal, as you know, is to empower Canadians to be able to directly help a refugee or a refugee family by hosting them in their home for a temporary basis. And as I explained, it's specifically to address the housing crisis. So our goal is to temporarily host, and that is anywhere from 1 day to 2 months. We do enforce the 2-month maximum, and the reason for that is that we're not meant to replace a permanent housing solution. That still must be found by either the government or private sponsor, but we're really meant to be that buffer for when they first arrive to Canada so that they have a sufficient, welcoming, safe home environment for their arrival. And we've been compared a lot to Airbnb. We follow a similar model in terms of how we operate, except everything is on a voluntary free basis. But we do follow a lot of their guidelines in terms of policies and security, and that's kind of set the benchmark for how we run WeHost. Come on. So our objective is really to be able to take people from very difficult situations, living in camps in Jordan, in Turkey, in Lebanon, and be able to bring them into a comfortable, welcoming home environment.